Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and another video here. Today I have a swatch and review of the newest Mythos lacquer polishes. So we have a 4-piece collection right here, and then their limited edition anniversary polish. So this is going to be the Labor of Heracles collection, which, like I said, is the 4-piece, and then the Ambrosia right here, this bright bubblegum pink, is their anniversary polish. Which, like, can you believe it's already been a year since this brand has started? I want to say thank you again to Mythos, who sent me this collection and several other goodies, which I will be sharing with you in PR, and I really appreciate it. I really enjoy making these videos on these collections because as soon as I saw the branding for this brand a little over a year ago, when they started sneak peeking everything, I knew this was going to be a brand for me. The vibe is just 100% mine, you know? So if you are interested in this new collection, stick with me. I'm going to show you some full hand swatches, some live swatches, and talk about everything in depth. So the first thing you need to know about this collection is if you are watching this video as it's gone live, it is available now, August 2nd. It is 5 p.m. Eastern time, and that is when this collection is going live. So if you guys watch this video, see something you like, you can hop right on over to Mythos's website, which I will have linked down below, and place your order. The 4-piece collection will be $13 each, or you can get a bundle for $48, and the limited edition polish will also be $13. And something fun that I just really like about this brand, like I said, their marketing, their branding, it's like on point. You always get this little envelope with a wax seal, and every polish has its own card explaining the lore or the mythos behind that polish. So for example, if we're talking about like the limited edition polish called Ambrosia, we have the Ambrosia card. And on the back, it just gives you a little synopsis of what Ambrosia is and why it's important to like this collection and like the lore behind it, which I really like because some of these collections I have known about. I've known like the mythos behind it, and then there's others where they're introducing all sorts of new lore and folk tales and creatures to me that I've never seen before, and it just gives you a good jumping off point. And I love to know facts that have no bearing on my life. So this is just another fun way to incorporate that. They also released a new scent of the cuticle oil. This is 15 milliliters, and the scent, she told me it was like a whipped strawberry scent, and like it smells so good. It makes me want to eat a bunch of candy. And I like the droppers on these. I want to show you guys so bad, but I'm too dumb to open these. I've gotten this open twice, and now I don't remember how I opened it, and I don't know if you're supposed to pinch it and pull or pinch it and push, and either way, I'm not doing it right, and so I need some help. But I did get this open a few times, and I've used it a few times, and the smell, I can smell it because I've been squeezing it, and I'm like making a mess. But it smells really good. It's definitely got this, like, to me, I almost smelled like a light, like, cotton candy type scent as well. Really fits with, like, the Ambrosia type concept. And these are $4.50. Refills are $7.50. And then this, I believe, is a new product to their line. This is nail polish thinner. This will be $4 for 2 ounces, which this is a 2-ounce bottle. It has the, I can open this one. It has the twist up style, and then you can just pour your drops in. I have actually already used this, which we will talk about more at the end. And another new product, this is acetone elixir, which is an acetone additive. It comes in a really nice ASMR glass bottle, and as you can see, I've already used some of it because I mixed it in to just some acetone, and this calls for 1 ounce with 12 to 16 ounces of acetone. So this bottle is 1 ounce. This bottle holds 8 ounces of acetone, so I just poured half of it in and then poured some acetone in there. Mixed it up. I shake it in between uses so that it gets mixed up in there. The scent of this one is Food of the Gods, which it makes the acetone smell just a little bit more pleasant. if you're somebody who gets headaches from acetone or removers, which sometimes I do if I'm painting my nails for too long, it just kind of makes me like, oh, my head is pounding. An acetone additive is nice for that, but also it really, really helps with your skin and your nail, preventing it from drying out. So this has, I think like jojoba and maybe some other ingredients, and that it allows the acetone to do its job well while still giving your skin the chance to retain some moisture. I really like using acetone additive acetone when I'm swatching a bunch of stuff, because otherwise I have to like oil my nails between every like 1 to 2 paintings. And I'm not sure if you guys have seen my swatch pictures, but a lot of times I just don't want to do that. So I don't, and then my nails and my cuticles look dry and crusty. So this helped a lot to prevent that from happening. So of the new products, I definitely recommend, if nothing else, pick up some acetone additive. And the maker did let me know that it's available in the Fruit of the Gods scent, which is the same as the cuticle oil here, which, like I said, sweet smelling, kind of strawberry, cotton candy, just delicious scent. I'm not going to eat it, but it is delicious smelling. Or you can get the acetone additive in unscented if you are sensitive to scents, or you just don't want to smell delicious scents. I don't know. What's your problem? And I don't know if I already said this, but that will be $6. So let's get into the live swatches. I'll show you the full hand swatches, and then I will tell you a few more details about my thoughts and feelings at the end. So first off, we have Lernaean Hydra, and if I say any of these wrong, don't come for me, because I was not a mythology girly. This is like a light blue gray. It kind of reminds me of Tommy from Zoya, and then it has purple and blue metallic flakies, and then these flat black flakies, and this is such a beautiful color. I love a good gray polish though, so maybe I'm a little bit biased, and it is loaded with flakies, so you get tons and tons of flakies on every single brush stroke. Here is the full hand swatch. It doesn't dry textured despite all of those flakies. Next, we have Nemean Lion, and this one is a clear base with gold flakies. It's got some orangey, kind of coppery looking flakies as well, and of course some smaller black flakies. This one, I show you the live swatch on 2 coats. I feel like on 1 coat it could be used as a kind of topper type, but on 2 coats I found that my nail was showing a little bit through still because of that clear base. So in the full hand swatch you are seeing 3 coats here, and I definitely got full coverage with that. This is Cerberus, and I'm going to say this wrong later in the video because all my life I thought it was Cerebrus for some reason. Don't ask me why. And this is a really stunning deep teal base with these orange coppery shimmers running through it. I actually ended up wearing this one after the video because I loved it so much, and I didn't find that it stained my nails. I only wore it for 2 or 3 days, but I didn't have any staining on my nail, which is unusual for a teal. Here it is in the full hand swatch. Look at those shimmers coming through. And then the last of the quad is Erymanthian Boar, and this polish is also a flaky bomb. I love the flakies from Mythos. This one has a deepened kind of like plum base, I believe. It almost looks black. I guess you'd call it a blackened plum base. And it has tons and tons of flakies. It's got purple, blue, coppery flakies in there as well. I think it might have some black flakes in there, but I can't be sure. And again, even though it is a flaky bomb, it does not dry down textured. It dries down pretty smooth, and then you throw the top coat over there and you're totally fine. Then we have the limited edition 1-year anniversary polish. This one is called Ambrosia. It's like a beautiful bubblegum pink, and it has sparser flakies than the other one, but they are no less punchy. They have a lot of like smaller flakes in there, but then they have these random like really, really big flakes. We got some green metallics in there. Look at that big one. I love when a big flake gets on the brush. Looks like there's some pink flakes. There's some goldish yellow flakes, and this polish is just so much fun. And it looks delicious, just like how I imagine Ambrosia is. So what did you guys think of the new collection and the anniversary polish? I really liked the collection, but I also am enjoying the new additions to their line as far as nail care and scents go. And as far as my favorite polishes, it's hard for me to choose. So from the collection itself, it's hard for me to choose between the Hydra polish and Cerebrus because I really like the teal, but I'm really feeling these kind of like dustier blues. It's got some fun flakies in there, very light and like dainty flakies, but I really love this type of color. So I really like this, but overall, I don't know, as soon as I opened the package, I was grabbing for this because it's just this like perfect bubblegum pink. And then you've got like green and gold and I think some even pink metallic flakies in there. And it's again giving like that candy vibe. Maybe I just really want candy. I don't know. But it's just giving a fun kind of cutesy candy along with the scent kind of feeling. So I guess these two would be my favorite. As far as application went, I mean, you guys just saw it, but just to touch back on it, I feel like the, is it Nemean? I'm going to Google these when I do my voiceover. The lion polish. I did 2 coats. I feel like 3 could also do you well, depending on how thick you apply it. Just these flakies that are in a clear base, that's just the nature of them. Doing 3 coats sometimes is necessary if you want a fuller coverage. And then, as for the Lernaean Hydra, can you tell I have no idea what anything about Greek mythology is? I was not a Greek mythology kid. I was an alien kid. So, but yeah, this bottle of Hydra, Lernaean Hydra, it was a little bit thick, a little bit harder to apply when I was doing my live swatch. And part of that is it is loaded with flakies. They're small flakies, but it's still got quite a lot. But I also think that the base was a little bit thicker, so wouldn't you know it, I was able to use the Mythos Lacquer nail polish thinner. And when I took my full hand swatch, it was a lot easier to apply. So I just needed like 3 or 4 drops of the stuff and everything went well. It's just, for me, sometimes chunky flakies are hard to manipulate. I mean, I love them. I love a chunky flaky, but I also want it to go on smoother, so I just used a little bit of this. And it's always good to have some nail polish thinner on hand because you never know when you pull out a polish what you're going to find in your drawers. Especially, like, for me, I've got some polishes that have been sitting there so long, they just need just a little rejuvenating. And again, just to go back to the acetone elixir, the acetone additive, if you've never tried this stuff, I highly recommend it. I only recently got on the acetone additive train, like within the past year or so, and it has made such a difference that, like, such that if I don't use acetone with an additive in it, I notice significantly my nails feel like they're ready to crack by the end of my swatching sessions when I don't use something like that. These just, you know, it's not going to keep your hands like perfectly moisturized, but it's a good preventative measure, at least in my opinion, and it helps with any kind of discomfort because I don't know about you guys, but when my hands start to get dry, they start to feel really tight, and I don't like that. I don't like sensory issues. So this acetone additive definitely has helped. I dove right into that, trust me, because I have quite a few swatch and reviews that I've got coming out and have put up, and this has saved me in that regard. So with all that said, I really enjoyed this collection. Again, always dying to know what's coming next, even as I have the newest thing in my hand, because it's just fun to see where they go. This is a very interesting way to like base your collections. For me, I really like it. So I'm always looking forward to the next one. Let me know down below if you decided to hop over and pick any of these up. Definitely recommend picking up some of their extras. Like I said, love this scent. As soon as I got the box and I opened it up and I managed to open this the first time, I need to message the maker because I don't know how can one woman be so dumb? I don't. I have opened these before. I don't know why I can't open this. I'm stressed. I've given up. But yeah, this scent, I DM'd the maker and was like, oh my God, I'm hungry now. So pick this up while you can. I really like their cuticle oils. The dropper is a really, really fine tip, so it makes it really easy for like precise application. And yeah, and also check these out as well. But that is going to be it for me on this one. I hope you guys enjoyed this collection. I hope you guys go check out Mythos, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.